Let's go live to Beijing now. I'm joined by CNN's Steven Jiang. Steven, thousands have lined up for tests after 36 new cases were reported yesterday.
That's right. The latest number is actually 27 new cases reported on Monday, bringing the total to 106 newly confirmed cases since last Thursday. Now, this number obviously very alarming. As you mentioned, the capital had not seen any new cases for almost 2 months until last Thursday. That's why the authorities' focus right now is to conduct their very extensive contact tracing and mass testing for anyone who had been to that now closed huge wholesale food market. So this is a daunting task, though. According to state media, they've already tracked down some 200,000 people in this category. So this is going to take some time. The process of testing and quarantining these people is ongoing. But on the other hand, the next few days is going to be crucial because already experts say the first infections likely occurred in that market in late May. And when you factor in the incubation period, these cases will likely develop symptoms in the next few days. So that's why a lot of people are paying a lot of attention to what's going to happen in the next few days. If we see a spike of new cases, that's not going to bode well for the city. If we don't, then that probably means the outbreak is relatively contained and with the situation being stabilized. Kieran.
And Steven, can you give us a sense of what market you're talking about? From my understanding, it's one that supplies food to much of the capital city of more than 20 million people. It's nothing like the wet market that was the origin of the virus in the first place in Wuhan. This is a major market for the whole city.
That's right. This market we're talking about is actually the biggest of its kind in this country. As you mentioned, it sells everything. Normally it sells everything from vegetables and fruits to meat and seafood. Now, that seafood link, of course, caught a lot of people's attention, as you mentioned, because many still believe this virus may have originated from that seafood market in Wuhan. But so far, there is no indication there was any kind of illegal wildlife trading going on in this market. But still, authorities said they have found traces of the virus in multiple environmental samples taken from this market, including on chopping boards used to chop imported salmon. So that has caused quite a bit of panic among consumers, although government experts have said there is no evidence so far to really link the virus to salmon, although they say the chopping boards could be contaminated by many possible means, including from people, customers or employees, but they're just not sure yet. But still, they're trying their best to trace the origin of the virus because, as you said, this is so alarming for the Chinese capital when they had no cases for so long. Kieran?
CNN's Steven Jiang in Beijing. Appreciate the update.